the CEO accidentally fell to the ground, but he unexpectedly pulled out the toy his son gave him from the trash can. Seeing he was exposed, the boy had no choice but to confess. The CEO finally realized the woman had brought their son to the office and even left behind a document. He rushed to his desk frantically searching, only to notice a paper covered in the boy's scribbles. When he picked it up and flipped it open, it turned out to be a divorce agreement from the woman. At that moment he finally understood. The woman truly wanted to divorce him. Looking at the document with his own signature, his mind drifted back to their son's birthday. That day he was at the amusement park with his first love and her child, unaware that his wife was watching from a distance. Later that night when she celebrated their son's birthday, she saw photos of the CEO with his first love. Her heart sank. She realized her 7 years of effort still never earned the CEO's love. For him she endured it for 7 long years, but now his bond with his first love only grew stronger. Whenever he had time, he would spend it with her and her child, as if they were his real family. Watching this scene, the woman finally decided to leave. She called a national lab professor, asking to join a 50-year research project, but she had one condition. She wanted to take her son with her. The professor agreed immediately, promising her son the best education resources, and told her to settle family matters within 5 days. That night when she returned home, the CEO didn't come back until 3 in the morning. He had completely forgotten their son's birthday. When he saw the cake on the table, she handed him a lucky charm, saying it was a gift from their son. The CEO was filled with guilt. He wanted to say happy birthday, but the boy had already fallen asleep. At that moment the woman handed him the divorce papers, flipped to the last page for him to sign. But just then he got a call from his first love. She said her house lost power and she was scared. Without hesitation he signed and left, unaware this would be the decision he regretted most in his life. The next day the woman resigned from her job, and as she left the office, she saw the CEO hugging his first love. But this time she didn't get angry. Instead she even gave them her blessing, then turned to leave. The CEO panicked. He grabbed her into the office, saying he had a gift for their son. The woman thought maybe he still cared about them, but when she opened the box, it was just a toy dog. She froze, because their son had once been bitten by a dog, and was terrified of them. But the father had already forgotten that. The CEO then suggested that she and their son take a trip for a few days, because he wanted to bring his first love and her child into their home. At that moment the woman completely lost hope. She threw the toy into the trash, packed her bags and prepared to leave with her son.